In Cincinnati, Ohio, there's a fascinating piece of history on display every holiday season. These folks are enjoying the sights and sounds of a model railroad that was built way back in the 1930s.
The Baltimore and Ohio Railroad originally started the layout in 1936. They had a model building contest. They had a new train that was running between Washington, D.C. and New York City called the Royal Blue, and they offered a $1,000 prize to the best model. The promotion department went through and built this thing, a lot smaller than it is today. It's about 16 feet long and about 16 feet wide originally, and they tested the models and they showed it one time and found out, gee, it's a pretty good tool.
Realizing that their new model railroad represented a wonderful public relations tool, the B&O decided to place the layout on public display in various spots around their territory.
It appeared the first time in Hutzler's department store in Baltimore, and it started traveling around ever since. And luckily for us, one of the people that worked here at the company, by the name of Ed Hodgetts, was with his son and saw it at Hutzler's and said, hey, you know, it'd be nice if we could get that train in Cincinnati. And so they made contact with B&O, and it started coming here every year for Christmas. And then it would be packed up and moved somewhere else. In 1969, when the Baltimore and Ohio Museum was starting to have some financial problems, they asked if we could store it for them, and it never left. And here it is today.
The B&O traveling layout had found a home at what was then called the Cincinnati Gas and Electric Company. CG&E reached an agreement with the B&O to store and display the layout each holiday season, and that agreement with the railroad still lives on today with CSX Transportation.
Originally, the Cincinnatian was one of the trains that was on the layout, and when it came here to stay, unfortunately, that was one of them. They went to the museum 3 years ago. We bought a new locomotive, had custom-made cars made for it, so now we have a Cincinnatian on a Cincinnati layout again.
Even though this is an old historic layout, the Synergy crew has used modern technology wherever it would help to improve the display.
So we've changed from this miniature bulbs to LEDs, and that's what's in the signals today.
The nuts and bolts of the layout may have changed over the years, but the end result is still the same. It brings out the kid in you, no matter what your age.
I've decided that the kids are age 1 to 93. It's hard to tell. The older people like it for different reasons. Brings back memories of riding the trains, brings back memories of bringing their kids down here, now their grandchildren, some of their great-grandchildren, and the kids are just, you know, like everything. Trains are amazing to people.
And these trains are especially amazing when you realize that this is not a permanent display. Each October, the Synergy crew begins the massive job of unpacking the huge crates that contain all the parts of the layout. Completely crated, the layout weighs in at over 14,000 pounds and would fill a boxcar. In fact, when the B&O transported this layout around their rail system, it was shipped in its own special boxcar. Setting up each year includes making sure that the electrical and block control systems are working properly. All those relays are part of the block control system that handles train operation. As many as 9 trains can be run at one time, all automatically controlled by the block system. There may be as many as 3 trains on a single loop, and they'll stay properly spaced as they run around the railroad because the block system handles the dispatching of the trains and the display of authentic B&O color position light signals, all automatically. Since the layout is always displayed during the winter holiday season, some sections of the railroad are set in the snowy look of winter. Really looks cold, doesn't it? Kids of all ages love to see a circus train. Modeled after the John Robinson Circus, which used to winter in Terrace Park, Ohio, there are actually 2 circus trains on this railroad, this red one and a yellow one. This beautiful passenger station is one of the structures that the Synergy crew has added to this layout. It provides a wonderful big city setting for the passenger trains to arrive and depart. People from all over the world come to see this display during the holidays. The guest book is filled with entries from all over the United States and even includes visitors from as far away as France and Argentina. And judging from the comments in the book, people really enjoy seeing this railroad. Visiting this layout has become a holiday tradition in Cincinnati because they've been doing this for a long time.
We plan on doing that every October. We operate the train from day after Thanksgiving all the way through to the end of December, closed on Christmas Day. And last year, when we counted how many people came through our lobby, we had 394,000 people came through here. And they all got a cookie. Since we've been doing this over the last 55 years, we've given away just about 90,000 pounds of cookies. So it's a good time.
This railroad still exists today because of a small group of dedicated people within Synergy and the support of the company itself. Finding the time to do this is a major commitment in time and energy for every person on the crew. It's a tremendous amount of work all year long. Why do they do it?
It's kind of like their Christmas present to people in this area. It's selfish on their part. Where else can you get 394,000 people to come into your lobby and have them smile and go away and say thanks? And I haven't found any that said, gee, you shouldn't do this yet. And so it's the best public relations tool. The B&O was right when they built it. People love trains, and it's continued here. And if we can do that, it's well worth it. This thing's a joy to run. It's very well thought out. It's excellent equipment, and you get to meet an awful lot of nice people.
The Christmas season in Cincinnati just wouldn't be the same without seeing the Synergy layout. And just down the road a short ways, you'll find Cincinnati Union Terminal, which also has a huge holiday display of trains. Christmas and electric trains, even in the 21st century, they still make a winning combination that adds up to a lot of just plain fun.